Friends, this is Shubhrata Ghosh. Today I will be taking your statistics class on geometric mean, or in short GM. Before we start, we recall our previous classes on central tendency, where we have seen there are three measures. There are three measures of central tendency. They are mean, median, and mode. Further we have seen mean is of three types. One is arithmetic mean, second one is geometric mean, third one is harmonic mean. Next couple of minutes I will focus on geometric mean only. Now the question is, what is GM or geometric mean, or how will we define geometric mean? Basically, geometric mean is the nth root of the product of n numbers of observations, and this root must be positive. In other words, we can say geometric mean is the nth root of the product of the values of n times in a given series of observations. Now we'll move to the formula of geometric mean. Suppose there are n observations, x1, x2, x3, xn. Now, according to the definition, the formula of GM, which is denoted by x bar g, equals to x1 into x2 into x3 into xn to the power 1 by n, or in other words, nth root of the product of all the observations right from x1 to xn. Now this formula will be applied when the given observations do not have any frequency. It means the observation which is free of frequency, if we want to calculate geometric mean, we can apply this formula. Now the question is, when the frequency will be there, which formula should we use? In the case of observations having frequency, suppose in this case, there are n number of observations, x1, x2, x3, xn, and each of observation is having the specific frequency f1, f2, f3, fn. Now, if we want to calculate the geometric mean or GM, what will be the formula? Formula would be GM equal to x1 to the power f1 into x2 to the power f2 into x3 to the power f3 xn to the power fn whole to the power 1 n. Here n is the sum of the frequencies, or x is the observation. It means in this case capital N is the sum of all frequency f1, f2, f3 and this way. Now this formula can be applied. This formula can be applied when there will be frequency of the observation. But thing is that these two formula and this formula, both the formula can be applied when we have the scientific calculator or any electronic gadgets. But sometimes in our exam, particularly in the case of statistics or in other economics paper, scientific calculator is not allowed in the exam hall, and in that case we cannot use last two formula. Their only option is the alternative method. What is the alternative method here? Alternative method is applying the log. Then what we have to do? We have to convert the all the observations into log. We have to convert the observation into log. Then applying this formula, we can calculate the GM. But another case, suppose if the number of observations are more, or also if the size of the observation is very large, in that case also we can use this logarithm form of formula, and in this way you can save your time. Also there will be less chance of getting error result. To apply this method, only what we need one log table. Log table will be supplied in the exam hall. In that case we can easily calculate the geometric mean. Only you need to have log table. But we have to remember that for applying the GM or the geometric mean, there should not be any zero observation. The observation should not have any zero value. It means all the geometric mean formula will be applied when all observation will be non-zero. Now we will see where this GM will be applied. Now in brief we will see the application of GM. It means where this geometric mean formula will be applied. Firstly, this geometric mean will be applied to determine the average percent of change or measurement of index number. Also this geometric mean can be applied for the measurement of average of values which are exponential in nature, such as growth of the human population or interest rate of the financial investment. For this type of values we can apply the geometric mean. In addition, this geometric mean can also be applied to get the status of investment over a period of time. It means geometric mean can be applied to get the average or to get the rate of change to get the rate of change of the values. This is the basic or the theoretical foundation of the geometric mean. Hope you understood this class. Lastly, I must say, stay at home and stay safe. Thank you all.